What's up, guys? We're back here on the Autumn Oaks Dairy Farm here today. Still during harvest season. I've got started on the beans. The corn isn't quite finished. As you see here, I still have these two fields and this contour here. The bins, I got a load in each, so that's drying out right now. Tap over there real quick. Right here. Alright, so I've loaded in each, and I've got the auger set up on the bean bin right now. This bin right here, tomorrow morning I'm going to pull the corn out, put it over there once it's all dry and whatnot, get it put in that bin, that way I can dry with this bin some more for the rest of the corn, then get it moved over again, because that's going to be the wheat bin next year, and that'll be the soybean bin. So I'll come over here. I've got the wagon set out over there, and I'm making a headland right now. So I'll get the beast fired up real quick, and we'll get heading out. I plan on taking a load off of this field, or off the bean field, and then get it put in the bin, get it drying, and then go to bed, or go till tomorrow morning, and then the cows are already fed, so that's a good plus. So I just got to get a load and then go to bed for the night. So this is a 27-acre field right here, so it's going to take a decent amount of time. We're probably going to get a decent amount of crop off of it, so it's my third time now trying to record this video, so that's always fun. First time I tapped out to show something and it stopped recording, and this last time I got called off real quick, so back again and starting again, hopefully starting for the last time. So coming up on the hayfield here, it is grown, so we're gonna be able to get another cutting off of it this year, thankfully. And then the contours, they're popped up, so hopefully by the end of fall here we will get a cutting off those, our first cutting off them, so hopefully. So I finished up, or I got the second load in the second bin, and I got the cows fed early and switched the combine over to beans and got it out here and got it started opening it up, and so here we are now. So I made the other day I made a Google Sheets about the farm. It's got, I don't know, you've probably seen them before, but it's got the fields, and then it's got columns of planted, fertilizer 1, fertilizer 2, fertilizer 3, and harvested. And in the box with the field, you put an X mark, or an X whenever into the thing whenever you do it. It's like if you get the field planted, you put an X in it, and if you used fertilizer, you put an X through the fertilizer 1. And then it's got, like, before that it's got crops, so what crop you put in it that year, and then it's got the yield in bushels, the acreage, and then the bushels per acre. So that's pretty cool. And then it's got the income and expenses per day, and then it's got cows status, like cows born, cows died, and but cows born, cows died, and what was the other one? Dry cows sold. So gonna have to go grab the tractor here. This one might be a sketchy one to get out of. I don't think we might be able to turn around. I don't want to make a mess doing this, but might try. Once we get up here, I might try to flip it around. Looks like there's a little more room up here, so just give it a good old flipping at this corner here. Oh, drift through the beans. Gosh dang it. Well, that's a dagger. Oh yeah, flipped around real easy. So we'll head up here to the combine, get it offloaded here. Get back to knocking these beans down. So tomorrow we should be able to take that corn, take the rest of the corn off, and then we'll see about the beans. I'm not really sure. I might be able to fit more than a load in that a day. So I'll probably get the corn started early in the morning, probably start around 7, get that finished up, and then start the beans around 10 or 11 when the dew's all gone. So I have to see. Maybe I'll be able to get the beans finished off. If I have to, I'll probably put as much as I can in the bin without putting too much in, and then turn it off. And then get a load in the wagons. Just keep it in there until I can get it into the grain bin. So screenshot here. That's the third time I've said screenshot here and trying to record. Oh Lord. Coming up on 12 o'clock at night. Brain's fried. Oh, dang it. So I gave the cows 2 loads tonight. Usually I only give them 1 at night, I do believe. So I gave them 2 tonight. That way I only have to feed 1 in the morning. And I scraped their manure out for the first time in a couple days. It was getting up there. I think it was around 21,000 liters. So I figured I better get that out of there. So I got that all cleared out, got their feed pushed up, and so should be a quick feeding tomorrow morning. So I tried to set up streaming today. Which my internet's not the best, but I figured I could at least do a little bit on not the highest setting. And I tried it, wasn't very good. And then I went out to realize that I had 2 people watching Netflix, so that doesn't help. But so I might test it some more later tonight. See what I can do. I think once we get up here, I might just split the field down and see how I can do with just 1 end row, so I don't have to go around the field again. Actually, I'm thinking about getting the course place set up, actually. That way I can break the dump cart out. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. I'll get that set up real quick. I haven't used courseplay in So I might as well actually. I haven't actually used the grain cart this year, so be good to break that out and get it used up here. So I think I do like combining, but I'm gonna. Well, we'll try to set it up here. Let's see here. Take that up there. We got a 9-meter head. What corner do we want to start? Southeast. Let's try southeast here. We going north. We'll do 3 headlands. That way it doesn't mess too much stuff up. We'll see where the starting point is. Okay, that works. Let's see, actually, I'm gonna check that out again. Make sure it's all good. I can let it go for a while. Up here, I'll have to finish it out myself, but get this big bitch, get this big old hog swung around here without trying to clip it on too many trees or run too many beans over. So get this flipped around and get it started on the second headland here. So I'll probably run the dump cart for a little while and then maybe do a little bit of combining myself. See though. Ooh, real quick before I forget, gotta set the field speed down to 3.5 before they try going what am I doing? Before they try going 14, trying to cruise through the field. Jump out of cat. Ooh, back up here. So of course I'll miss a bit around these corners here. I'll just have to come by later and get that all fixed up. Oh, now I'm trying to go 14 here. So I'm good here. Alright, pretty close. Just waiting around the turn here. Get him started. Yeah, see. It says it's gonna take an hour and 15 minutes or 50 minutes. That's fun. So yeah, I definitely don't want to be doing that by myself. Ooh. I think we'll leave this tractor on the wagons. Get the feed tractor out here, and I think that dump cart isn't really too big, so I'll look at it though. I don't know how this thing would do hauling those big wagons like that. It should be fine, but I don't know. I'll see. Some wagons are pretty big. So we'll get the dual slapped onto this tractor here. Here we go. There's duals on that big girl. Backed up here, and we're gonna have to dig that dump cart out. I think it's got a maybe even it might have 2 chisels and a cultivator in front of it. I know it at least has 1 chisel and a cultivator in front of it. I don't know, I think I took that. I put the other chisel in the other building. So we'll get this stuff dug out here. Tractor looks beefy with these doors on my lord. You realize how big it looked. So we'll get this pulled up. This tractor could almost be my biggest tractor, almost. Other than that big case chisel, but I never realized how big this thing's freaking beefy. Never really realized that. I've never really thrown the duals on it. I've always kept it as a feed tractor. It looks good. So you might see more of this tractor on these, or with duals on her here. Now that I have a farm hand with me, I can switch between ground working, so I can, for fall tillage, I can have this one on this little chisel here, and I can have the big, or the 7R on the big chisel, so that'll work pretty good. So I think this will look pretty good on that little Kilbros dump cart. She ain't too big. She's pretty good size for what I need. It's not like I need a big 700 bushel grain cart. Something nice and small. Yeah, that looks really good. Wow. That looks insane. I think I found my new setup. God, I gotta get a screenshot of that. These wheels turn probably right there. Maybe down a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's get this out of the field. Sarge. Thing taken off there. Let's get this running out there here. Hopefully he's not getting full yet. I guess, oh, he's going the wrong way around. Gosh dang it. Messed that up. Wasn't even thinking about that. These, the auger's facing the inside of him. That's annoying. See how far he is, and then I'll have to maybe flip that around. Oh, he's pretty far up there already. A little too far to flip around. I'll flip him around after he gets around once. I thought I was doing it wrong. Dang it. So yeah, I'll get that fixed. I really like this dump cart. I've never used it, so don't know how she's gonna work. Flying up into the field here. I'm not sure where he's gonna need me yet. Just tap on it real quick. Oh, yeah, here. Okay, you need me down on my left side here. Yeah, I think it's better to run this old thing on the dump cart anyway. That way, if you're beating up a tractor, it's this one, not your newer tractor. This will be the first one that gets upgraded anyway. Maybe next year or something. 2 years from now. Not sure where he's gonna need me at here. I'll just kind of drive with him. Cause a little compaction, but yeah, alright. What I do need to get still is a inline ripper to rip this bean ground. Because beans always cause quite a lot of compaction. So I'll have to get like a 4 or 5 shanked one. Get it hooked up or rigged up onto the 7R there. Might see if 2 end rows is enough for this combine, or for the worker. It's the annoying thing, they can't work with just a smaller amount. You gotta go big. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Should be, actually. So I'll probably just reset that course. Get the speed's already set him 3 for when I feed here. So I'm just kind of follow behind him here. Sorry. Wait till he needs unloading, I guess. Oh, get another screenshot here, sorry. There we go. Few screenshots for the old Instagram. Not the most exciting thing here, but actually, I might go pull up ahead of the combine and just ride with him for a little while. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off. He ain't in no traffic. I'm a professional driver. I know what I'm doing. So we'll wing around the corner here. Probably park her up about right here. Let her sit there for a little bit while we ride along in the old combine here. I don't like that green plane. It's annoying. I like the combine, I just don't like how it fills up. Kind of really ruins it. So that's gonna make me buy a new combine. I don't like buying new equipment all the time. I want to try and stick with equipment for at least 2 years. Because try to be as realistic as possible. You're not gonna buy, well, most people don't buy new equipment every single year. Keep the same tractors for a few years, trade one off or something. So that's probably what'll end up happening. Maybe I'll keep them until they get to a certain amount of hours or something. Because I know that 7810's got, close to 17 hours on it already. So maybe trade him in around 50 hours or something. That might be good. Let's see how far is here. Right. I want to actually look at my tractor options here. What I could upgrade after the upgrade to after the 7810. Thought about maybe that Puma. Looks pretty good, but don't know. Buy another 7810. Maybe that 6R. Doesn't look awful. No, I can't do interior view on it, but doesn't look bad. Maybe check that out. Probably late next year, or winter next year, probably. That's about when I'll hit around 50 hours here. So I'll just have to decide. That's way too far in the future. It's weeks of real life, so think about that later. I'll probably offload this combine into the grain cart and empty the grain cart out into the wagons. It's getting late here. 12:10. Coming up 25 minutes now, so it's gotta be close here. 95%. So see, I didn't really realize the size of this thing. It's a big field. It's 27 acres. I think I said it was 27.7. I think. So that's pretty decent size for Farming Simulator. The way it goes, we'll probably get 3,000 bushels off of it, just because Farming Simulator, 100 bushel beans. Probably end up getting like 200 bushel beans, just because Farming Simulator. Just bring that thing up there like that. Go over. Get into the 7810 here. Then we'll get this combine emptied out, get it started out again. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Excuse me. Running the beans there. Move with the combine, be a lot easier than trying to maneuver with the tractor here. Looks good. Come on, get in there. Here we go. Dang it. There we go. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Not registering or what? There we go. Oh, no. There we go. Can pull it forward a little bit more. No? Okay. Put it right there, I guess. I'm going to get a screenshot, and this is where I'll... That's a good picture right there. Sorry. Wait for it. There. Alright, we'll get this emptied out. We'll, that'll be the episode. Good screenshot here. Good. Yeah. Learning me how to get some good photos. It's not even close to needing emptied, but might as well dump it while I'm here. Don't actually know how far this auger is out, so I'll stay back a little bit here. We might have to get a little closer. Nope, that's perfect. Alright, well, god dang it. Alright. Beautiful. Well, for those of you that tuned in, thank you for watching. By next video, I'll probably have the corn taken off, and when I start, I'll probably be finishing these beans up. So, thanks again for tuning in, and make sure to like and subscribe, and come back for the next video, which should be episode 6. And thanks again. So I'll see you guys later.